Okay, looks like we're live now. Let's see, just check, make sure that's true. Yes, it does. Excuse me. It does look like we're live. And it's a little after 12 today, and it's 137th episode of Time Out Tuesday. And I wanted to share with you something that happened just yesterday in class, actually. And to me, it was very exciting. I don't know if it'll lose something in the translation, but it's something that just reinforced, um, I guess, our belief that teaching is cultural at our school. It's not just a place where you come and be shown something by instructors, but rather the instructors teach, then we ask our students to work with other students and teach them sometimes something that they just recently learned, and of course with a lot of supervision to make sure that it's being passed on correctly. But we try to get people teaching and sharing information and demonstrating things to other people as quick as humanly possible, because we have a belief that that's really the best way to learn and internalize information, is to try to dissect it so that you can teach it. Um, so what happened yesterday was pretty cool. We have three students that I partnered up in a group during class, and I wanted them to work on a particular kata. Now, this particular group of students are all green belts, one of which is a little bit higher rank and preparing for his brown belt exam. So I suggested to this group that the person that's the higher rank take them through the kata, the form, series of movements that they needed to have really a refresher on. They had learned it in the past, but they just needed a little bit of a refresher. Very common to have to go back and relearn some stuff. There's an awful lot of content and information at that point in their training. And I suggested that this other student, who is a little bit newer to this form, take these other two through the form as if he was teaching it to them for the first time. So real step by step, just go ahead and teach it. Now, I put them off on the side to work in what we call a breakout room. And I was casually observing that group as well as another group. But every time I heard the instructor, the lead person in this group of green belts speaking, I kept turning and listening, because I was so fascinated that the language that he was using and each thing that he was demonstrating and each method or thing that he was trying to relate the next movement to, from something else that the students all knew, was almost like a cookie cutter, as to how I would have said it, or how any of the other senior instructors would have said it. But yet, this student was really just teaching this for the very first time. And I was watching it, and I was really quite amazed at how many instances of this I saw in a very brief period, about a 15-minute period. And so I kind of barged into the little group, and I said, hey, guys, I have to tell you, Krish, the name of the young man who is leading this group, is doing such a great job. I'm just amazed at the examples that he's giving you and the language that you guys are using. And the other two boys, who had, as I mentioned, learned it in the past but were getting a refresher course, said, oh yeah, this is exactly the same language that Deshi Olivia used when she taught it to us. And I said, oh wow, that's really great to know that a different instructor was teaching you something using exactly the same language. Obviously, that's better in terms of getting something green. If I'm about to get blown out by a truck here, hold on one second. I got to let a big gigantic truck pass. I'll sing a song in the meantime. Not going to really happen. So in any case, I lost my train of thought. So where was I? Oh, so I was expressing that it was great to see that another instructor had, said the same exact language and used the same exact examples. And then I realized that Deshi Olivia, the person who had taught these other two boys, had also taught Krish that same form several months ago. And clearly, that language that she used used not only stuck to the point where Krish was able to then draw it back, use it, and pass it along, but the two boys that had learned it several I think weeks ago actually from the same instructor also recalled that exact same language being reinforced. And that language was, I believe, delivered to Deshi Olivia by one or more of our instructors over time as well. And that was very exciting to me to just watch that translation and the passing on of information from one student to the next. And that's really how we do it. We don't hand people a manual and say read this and learn your stuff. This is passed down very personally, tactile, with language and examples and relating to other things that they know. And to see it being done so well by these young students, everybody that I just spoke about are teenagers. I think the oldest in the group is probably 17 years old. And so it was just a very exciting, the skills that they're developing are just thrilling to me. And I'm actually going to probably be talking about this again with a different story next time Tuesday also. So anyway, that was really exciting for me. I'm not sure if it lost anything in the translation, but basically what I'm saying is that the process is working. Trust the process. So with that said, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day and wrapping up their summer, getting ready for school in whatever form that is for you, based on either decisions that have been made for you or decisions that you're making. I hope everybody just chooses to continue being safe and working toward the common cause here, which is to try to find some way back to normal. And so I hope everyone does that, and I hope everyone stays healthy, and I look forward to seeing you. Peace.